Hey everyone, this is Flack88. Welcome back to Operation Drago. This is 10.3, Soviet Global. Look at all those arrows. All right, well, let's get into it quickly with some housekeeping from Captain G. After shooting almost all his cruise missiles at me last turn, he did let me know that he did save one, and he misspoke on his count on his dashboard. So he does have 7 for 11.3. But let's get right into our tech here. And we are gonna do, we finished some techs last turn, so we're gonna go for 1, which is PGMs. Let's do seed with an 8. We'll do that in red. Advanced sonar, we'll do in black. That's an 11. Or an 8 plus, but it's number 11. And lastly, let's do advanced manufacturing in, let's do him in black. We'll do advanced sonar in orange. There we go. Very good. All right, let's do it. All right, looks like we got PGMs in gray, and we got advanced manufacturing finally. So we'll go on the board for stage 1 PGMs and stage 3 advanced manufacturing. All right, very good. All right, going down here next into diplomacy. Diplomacy? Well, what in the world? Why are we doing diplomacy? Well, we are attacking and declaring war on Iran. And when doing so, we have one opportunity to attempt diplomacy on Iraq. So we get 1 free diplomacy die, and we have the option of purchasing up to an additional 6 for 1 IPP each, which we will be doing for a total of 7 dice. And we need a single 12 to gain a military pact with Iraq, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 free units, which would be outstanding, plus the IPPs. All right, so let's do, we'll do 6 paid in yellow and the 1 free in white. See how we do. We need a 12. Anything but is a fail. Holy cow, it looks like we got a 12 with the white. And the infamous yellow dice missed. That is outstanding. Outstanding. All right, bear with me while I change some things out here. I was not expecting to get that. That's actually quite hard. I don't even think I have everything ready here, so here we go. Light infantry, 2 MBTs. Wow, I'm really excited. That's really cool. Scrambling to find units now. I don't appear to have enough painted, so I'll just leave him gray. And sorry for the delay, everyone. I was not prepared. As you all know, I have terrible luck with my dice. All right, so let's put some Soviet roundels on that quick. All right, very good. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3. So we'll go up 1, 2, 3 on the IPP tracker to 55. Sweet. All right, now into our buy. All right, so we had 75 to spend. Oh, I gotta sit down for this. So as always, we will collect our 5 anti-ship, our 5 P700s, our 5 AS4s, and our 5 cruise missiles. Our stack is getting quite large because Captain G is doing a really good job about not presenting targets for my missile firing units. So congratulations there. But into our buy, we're going to spend 4 on a Marine. We're going to send military aid to Warsaw Pact of 2 artillery. We're going to collect our free frigate. We're going to spend 7 on a SAM and an MBT. We're going to spend 15 on 3 MBTs and a SAM. We're going to spend 12 on 2 light infantry and an attack helo. 13 on a next gen, a SAM, and an MBT. And this is our battlefield nuclear release artillery. So we will use our placement capacity to place this artillery at East Ukraine at that major army base. And then lastly, 6 on an attack helo. So we'll get rid of this. That's gone. All right, very good. So that is our buy into combat movement. I have quite a conglomerate of dice here. It's quite busy. But here in the white dice, I have my attacks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 throughout the board here. 1 through 4 are attacks on Iran, which I have already declared via private message with Captain G. One thing I did not declare was using any units out of Iraq because I was not expecting to get that. But since it aligns in the diplomacy phase, planning phase, I believe I get to use those units if I so choose. So I will involve the fighter in one of the battles. It shouldn't make any huge effect. So let's start with attack number 1. That is in Tehran. And where? Ooh, goofy. All right. Made a goof here. Okay. All right. Pardon me. I messed up some stuff here. So here we go. Try to put this all in view so I can do attacks onto the card here. All right, very good. This is going to be a pretty busy combat movement phase, so try to get this all on the screen here. I don't have to move around so much. All right, very good. So number 1 is a paintbrush going flying across my board. Tehran, we have a SAM walking in from Afghanistan. So I'll put him under number 1. 2 artillery, 2 MBTs, and a mech out of Turkmenistan. And they're walking in. And these are all mountains. And then this air superiority fighter is going to go 1, 2. And he's going to have 5 left, gas. And then the naval fighter out of I-6, he's going to come up 1, 2 as well into that battle. Make sure this is on the screen. All right, and defending. Make some room. Defending, we've got 2 MBTs and a fighter, which will be doing air superiority. Okay, very good. Number two, defending is this 1 light infantry. And we are walking in with 2 MBTs from southern Pakistan. A fighter, and that fighter will blitz if this can last 2 or less rounds. All right, very good. Number 3, zoom out a little bit because I know this is a busy one. Number 3 is defended by 3 mechs. This entire country is mountains, so we will suffer a mountain penalty on all land, ground units, excuse me, ground class, ground group. Goodness. All right, so number 3, out of this busy cluster, we're going to pick up the Marine and the mech from UAE via the amphibious assault ship, and we're going to do an amphibious assault there, and the Marine will be offloaded on round 1, the mech will be offloaded round 2. From Oman, we're going to take an airborne, which can reach 1, 2. From Oman, we're going to take an attack helo, it's going to go 1, 2, and blitz into attack number 4. The aircraft from UAE will 1, 2 and blitz into attack 4. The attack helo from Eastern Saudi will go 1, 2 and blitz into attack 4. The air cav in Macaw will go 1, 2, 3 and not blitz because it cannot go any farther. The fighters in southern Yunnan, or excuse me, the fighters in southern Yemen will go 1, 2, 3, and they will have They will have 2 left. Yep, they'll have 2 left. Okay. And let me double check my notes here, make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, I definitely am. And I missed one on attack 2 as well. So let's finish up attack 3. The attack bomber from Southern Pac is going to go 1, 2, have plenty of gas left. This number 2 here is to indicate this attack bomber is supposed to be on Eastern Iran. So I'll sneak him up here to Eastern Iran. Very good. Okay. Airborne attack helo, mech marine, air cav, attack helo, 2 fighters. Air cav. That fighter from attack 2 is going to blitz into this attack 3 if it lasts 2 or less. And then let's move into attack 4, which is to breeze. This is being defended by 2 mechanized infantry. We're going to attack this with a next-gen, an artillery, and a mech from southern Caucasia, way up here. A little bit far to see. All right. Excuse me. We're going to take the fighter in from Baghdad, which shouldn't make a huge effect. And then all the helicopter units from Shiraz are going to blitz into attack 4, like I mentioned previously, as long as this battle lasts 2 or less rounds. All right, is everyone confused? Well, you should be. All right, now into attack number 5. We're going to come all the way over here. All right. So the strategic bomber out of western Ukraine is going to hop over 1 to eastern Poland. Shoot. Let me zoom in here. It's a little easier to see. Much better. Much better. And we have discussed off screen to clarify this corner here of territories. Eastern Czech and Western Poland should have a land connection here, which is not shown here on this beta map. But this strategic bomber is going to launch 2 cruise missiles, 1, 2, into Western Czech with the spy sat, accompanied by a cruise missile fired from the ground launch cruise missile facility here at the major air base in eastern Ukraine. And we go 1, 2 for a total of 3 cruise missiles with the spy set. On all that steel sitting there in western Czech. And there's 2 SAMs, and they will get AMD at 6 dice. Attack number 6. We're going to move the whole entire fleet out of A10. It's going to scoot up to A6. Launch 2 cruise missiles from A6, 1, 2, and to Iceland where he only has 1 SAM. And he'll have 2 AMD. Attack number 7, and we'll do that now. That attack arrow was for something. Alright, try to freehand my camera. From southern Caucasia, we're going to walk 3 mechs and a SAM into Anatolia. Very good. Very good. Alright, let me grab a roundel for that. It's not worth anything other than a black eye for NATO. Losing territory. Alright, very good. Let's go ahead and start resolving these. And I will battle board these to the best of my ability. Although they shouldn't be too bad. Let's scoot up here to attack 1. Attack 1. We have defending. Two MBTs and air superiority, or a fighter that will be flying air superiority. Attacking, we have a SAM at 2, not affected by the mountains. 2 artillery at 3, not affected by the mountains. 2 MBTs at 3, affected by the mountains. A fighter running air superiority at 6, and an air superiority fighter running air superiority at 7. Or, excuse me, at 5. And then our mech at 2. Very good. Put that next to that. I'm going to roughly identify these numbers, kind of like Captain G does. I like that process that he has. Okay. Apologies, I could have had this set up prior to, but I did not. All right, so let's do 5. We'll just do that in black. All right, thanks everyone for bearing with me. A little bit slow here. All right, so let's do grays for 2s. And running out of colors here. Need to get some more dice. We'll do this for number 3. Okay, very good. All right. So let's start with our first strike. Artillery is not using chem, it is using its regular attack value. First strikes, there's 2 at 3. 5 in a 9, if everyone can see that. Let's get a little bit better angle. So, miss. Okay. All right, so we have 1, 2. I'll do a mech. We gotta do these separately here. We'll do a SAM at 2 in yellow. Attacking fighter, an attacking air superiority fighter, and then 2 attacking MBTs. All right, very good. All right, let's go ahead and roll out round 1, Tehran. Okay, so the SAM misses with the yellow, and we'll now retire The mech misses with the 6. Both MBTs missed with a 7 and a 4. Oh, but look at this. So we got an air superiority hit in orange and in black. I'll take that. So we have one air superiority hit, and the other one, since it's overflow, will be a general hit. Okay. Defending, we have an air superiority fight, or excuse me, a fighter running air superiority, and 2 MBTs at 4. Oh my goodness, 3 10s. 10, 10, 10. That is misses all around. Okay. All right, so we will take no casualties for the attacker. We will take a fighter and a MBT for the defender. All right, very good. So let's roll defender and attacker all in the same round here. My air superiority fighter no longer has a target, so it will retire. So we'll take that orange dice out. The fighter will go to regular combat, if you saw that in the corner of the screen. And let's see, we got 2, 4 at 3, but it makes a difference. We'll do the artillery in orange, since the MBTs do have target select. But, you know, honestly, it doesn't matter. There's only 1 unit left. And then we'll do the fighter in black, like that. Very good. All right, let's do it. All right, so the defender missed with a 12 in red. Let's see if we got any hits. We need a 6 with the black. We missed, and we got an 8, 7, 7, 10, and an 8 with the rest, so they were all misses. All right, round 2. Wow, everyone missed that time. Let's make sure I got enough dice here. Yep, looks like it. All right, round 3. Round 3, the defender missed with a 5. Artillery missed. High numbers. MBTs missed high numbers. But look, oh, look down here. We got a 5 with the fighter. Thank goodness. All right, so that one lasted too many rounds, but I luckily took no casualties. Very good. All right, so we will take Tehran, Battle 1, with 2 artillery, 2 mechs, excuse me, 2 MBTs, 1 mech, a SAM, and 2 aircraft that will move in non-combat. Very good. Okay. All right, let's move to attack number 2. Defending, we have 1 light infantry at 4. Attacking, we've got 2 MBTs at 3, a fighter at 6, and an attack bomber at 7. All right, let me find another color here. All right, so green, black, 2 of those, and we'll do this for the defender. Okay, here is Eastern Iran, round 1, mountains. Here we go. So our MBTs missed with a 7 and an 11. Change my angle again. Our attack bomber missed. Our fighter missed. And the defender missed with a 6. Oofta, we need this to end this next turn or we cannot blitz. Here we go. All right, very good. We got a hit with the fighter and the attack bomber. MBT's missed. And the defender missed with a 5. Very good. All right, so we will take off the defender. We will take Eastern Iran. Okay. so we will take Eastern Iran. We already took Tehran. Tehran's worth 2, so let's move ourselves up 2 to 57. Very good. Okay, so now that fighter will now blitz into attack number 3. Very good. So let's set up that. Oh no! Okay, attack number 3. This one's a little full. Okay, defending, we have 3 mechs at 5. I'll just slide this over. Attacking, we have an airborne via airborne assault, an advanced airborne at 4. We have a marine with amphibious assault, boosted by the attack helos to 4. We have an air cav that attacks at 4, boosted by an attack helo to 4. And we got another air cav at 3. 2 attack helos at 6. A fighter at 6. 2 more fighters at 6. An attack bomber at 7, and a mech that is not on shore yet. All right, quite overwhelming here. But we have defenders at 5, so we don't want to mess that up. So we got 1 attack bomber. We've got 3 fighters. I need a different color here. We'll do attack helos in white. We've got 2 of those. Orange dice. We have 3 at 4. Gotta steal one off the board. There we go. 1, 3, and that'll do it. Defender, we've got 3 yellows at 5. Okay. Alright, here we go. Lots of dice. First off, with the defenders, I'm seeing 2 hits. We got a 5 and a 1. So it's 2 general hits for the defenders. That's a 5. Attackers. That is a 12. That's a miss. Our 4s, we got 1 general hit with a 4. Black, we've got 3 hits, a 6, a 3, and a 3. So that is 3 more general hits. Brings us up to 4. We're into overkill now. 7, got a hit with 5. And we got another hit with an attack helo. So we got lots of overkill. But we will take 2 casualties. All right. So we will take Shiraz. We will take let's take a airborne and an air cav. Okay, very good. And that went first round, so the mech didn't even get to participate, so it cannot be taken as a casualty. All right, so that did go less than 2 rounds, so we will get to blitz into breeze. So let's put the units down that we take this territory with, which is a mech, a marine, and everything else is going to blitz except for the fighters. These 2 fighters have 2 left, and that single fighter has 3 left. Very good. All right, so blitzing into attack number 4. Let's set that up. Okay, so blitzing into attack number 4. We've got both attack helos, the air cav, which will be bumped up to a 4. We have a fighter out of Iraq. We've got an artillery at 3. We've got an Next-Gen at 6. And a mech. Next-Gen's at 5 at the mountains. Mech is at 2 at the mountains. Defending, we got 2 mechs at 5. All right, we gotta assign some dice here. We'll do it this way. What colors do we got here? Green, where's that? Okay. All right, we'll do the Next-Gen in green. 2 whites. Orange, maybe. Black. Oh, we'll do the gray, number 2. And 2 yellows for defenders. Very good. All right, so this is Tabriz, round 1. All right, so right off the bat, I can see the yellows missed with a 9 and a 8. I'll take those off. We got a hit with the Next-Gen. We got a miss with the air cav. Whites, we got a hit with an attack helo. And we got a hit with a fighter. Everything else missed. So we will take Tabriz successfully. Tabriz is worth nothing. But we will take it nonetheless. 1 mech, 1 artillery, 1 Next-Gen, 1 air cav. 2 attack helos. And a fighter that will have to non-combat. Very good. All right, you think I would grab enough roundels from my box every time I run over here to grab some? Yeah, you would think. All right, very good. So those attacks 1 through 4. Went quite smoothly. Let's do attack number 5 over here into Western Czech. We've got missiles coming in, but not before the dastardly AMD. And we're just going to use the 6 dice that I pulled out of the board here. A 4 or less shoots down a cruise missile. We got 3 cruise missiles coming in. So here we go, AMD 4 or less. Looks like we got 1 success, 11, 12, 7, 9, 2, and a 10. So we will take 1 cruise missile out of that stack. That'll give us 2. We are using our spy satellite. Ooh, we need 2 hits here. That'll be very, very good. All right, what color should we use? Let's do black. All right, 5 or less is a hit. Target select with the spy sat. We got 1 hit, a 2 and a 9. Like Captain G has said, the dice have been splitting the luck. So we will take 1 Next-Gen out of that stack, leaving 1 US Next-Gen. Okay. Very good. Okay. Number 6 up here into Iceland. This time we got 2 cruise missiles coming in. And AMD, we've got 1 SAM that's going to shoot 2 AMD dice. Holy cow! Look at that, a 3 and a 3, so those are both shot down. Okay. Well, you win some, you lose some, don't you? Okay, and number 7 we already did. That one's a walk-in. All right, very good. We're trucking right along. Whew, let's move into our non-combat phase, and we have a few. And I'll just start down here, because that's closest to me. All right, so from Angola, we have an air cav. It's going to fly 1, 2 into Sudan. Nothing to see here, just a cute little air cav sitting here in Sudan. Definitely not going to do anything in the future. All right, the airborne from Eastern Saudi is going to hop over to Macaw. Very good. Get rid of some of these arrows. Very good. All right. All right. So aircraft in Iran. We're going to start with the attack bombers. Now I pre-counted this from New Delhi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And from Southern Pac, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Both those attack bombers are going to land up here in Western Ukraine. Very good. Okay. The fighter with 3 remaining is going to go 1, 2, 3 into Macaw. Oops, my hand is in the way. Excuse me. And the 2 fighters with only 2 left will land in UAE. No, let's land them in Baghdad. Very good. And along with the fighter in Tabriz, we'll move him down to Baghdad. The air superiority fighter in Tehran is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me double check that, make sure that's right. Yep. Yep, that's pre-counted, that's good. And the naval the naval fighter will go back to I-6 on this carrier. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, a little bit less crowded. That looks nice. All right, now we're going to airlift a Marine out of Macaw up here to Murmansk. Got the major base there. All right, got to get my stretching out here. 1 MBT is going to walk from Leningrad up to Murmansk. 1 MBT is going to sea lift 1, 2 into West Poland, excuse me. The 3 airborne in Leningrad are going to use their airborne movement 1, 2, 3 to come down to West Ukraine. We're going to move the units out of Western Ukraine into Eastern Poland. And that is a SAM, a MBT, and 2 next gens. The Strat, we're going to move him back to West Ukraine. All right. Just giving this a quick analysis. Okay, and we're going to move the 2 next gens and the 2 MBTs out of Smolensk into Western Poland. Well, how in the world do they get there? That's 3 movements away. They're going to use their strategic land movement. 1, 2, 3. All right, very good, very good. Lots of arrows, lots of arrows. Okay, now moving up here from Gotland, we're going to sea lift this Sam 1 down into Western Czech, or excuse me, Western Poland. Getting these territories goofed up here. All right, standing back here to give this a quick look. The freshly landed Yak 38 is going to hop over 1 from East Libya to West Libya. That way he's got a naval air base to base out of. Outstanding. Okay, I believe that is it for our non-combats. We've got quite the ground army now here in the Middle East. Lots of red flags. Looking really good. Really good. Okay. All right, so let's move into end of turn phase. Let's put some stuff out, starting with the frigate. We're going to put him down in I-6 via the minor shipyard. I'm just going to add a chip to that stack. That gives us five frigates there. Okay. All right, and I've got my buys actually kind of labeled to help me out here. So number 1, we've got an attack helo. He's going up here to Murmansk. Number 2, we've got a next gen, an MBT, an artillery, and a SAM. They're going to Western Ukraine. Very good. Number 3, we've got an attack helo and 2 light infantry. That's going to Macaw, where we have an army base and a a minor air base. Very good. Number 4, we got a SAM and an MBT. They're going up here to Leningrad. Number 5, we've got 3 MBTs and a SAM. They're going to Smolensk at the major army base there, maxing out its cap. Number 6 is a Marine. He's going to be built at the major army base in Moscow. And then lastly, we're going to deliver a military aid of 2 artillery to... where should we go? Let's go to Western Poland. All right, we're feeling a lot of pressure from NATO. They got a lot of steel on the board. All right. I'll collect my missiles. I'll add those to the enormous stacks off camera. All right, let's do our collective income. We've got quite a bit this turn, and that's okay with me. So our base income, we are up to 57. All right, so there is 57. We will collect 7 for computers. We've got lots of bonuses. We've got, oh, holy cow. We got bonuses for the event. All these little red dice. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Tehran. That's a wartime. 12, UAE with the oil. Oh, I might have lost count here. Let's start over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13 for UAE. 14, 15, 16, 17 for Eastern Saudi. 18 for Macau. 19 and 20 for Akershu and Svealand. All right. Additional 20. Let me just quickly count that again. I actually came up with a different number. Oh my goodness. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right. Stand by. You know how you count and you get a different number every time? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, very good. 21. And that is a pile. Let me change this out so I don't get this number wrong. For Captain G. Maybe not. Looks like I'm out of tens. Okay. All right, so we have to do our global support for FEC. Hopefully they don't need a lot. That is a 9. That is middle of the road. That is 4. So we'll take off 4. Okay, so what do we got here? 70, 81. Very good. 81 to spend. At that, we will say thank you for watching, everyone, at 47 minutes. We will see you next time for Warsaw Pact 11.1. All right, take care. Captain G, here we go for disposition. Let me get some of this extra stuff off the board. All right, so India is empty. All right, Pakistan is empty. Afghanistan is empty. Yemen is empty. Oman is empty. UAE is empty. Macau, we have a fighter, an air superiority fighter, a airborne, 2 light infantry, a mech, and an attack helo. In eastern Iran, we have 2 MBTs. In Tehran, I'm going to use my pointer if that helps. In Tehran, we've got 2 MBTs, 2 artillery, a mech, and a SAM. In Shiraz, we've got a marine and a mech. In Tabriz, we've got 2 attack helos, an air cav, a mech, an artillery, and a next gen. In the newly acquired Iraq, we've got 2 light infantry in Mosul, 3 fighters in Baghdad, along with 2 MBTs. They're just messed up. And in Basra, we've got 2 MBTs. Although it's gray, I had to find a painted MBT to replace that. Okay. Nothing's changed here to the fleet after you struck it with a missile. Southern Caucasia is empty. Anatolia, we've got 3 mechs and a SAM. All right. Oh, got an air cav in Sudan. Angola is 2 light infantry. Southern Africa is 1 light infantry. Okay. Get this camera positioned a little easier to see. No change in Romania. Western Ukraine. Excuse me. We've got 3 airborne, 2 attack helos, or 2 attack bombers, excuse me. 1 strategic bomber, 1 SAM, 1 artillery, 1 MBT, and 1 next-gen MBT. Excuse me. In Slomensk, we've got 3 MBTs and a SAM. Way up here in Moscow, we've got 1 Marine. Sneaking back over to here to eastern Poland, we've got 2 next-gens, a SAM, and an MBT. There's a NATO paramilitary and the NATO IRBMs there. I'm sure you know that. I killed one of your next gens in West Czech, in Western Poland. For Soviets, we have a SAM, 3 MBTs, and 2 next gens, and an air cav. All right. Sneaking back up here. In Leningrad, we have an MBT and a SAM. In Murmansk, we have an MBT attack helo Marine. And an amphibious assault ship up there in A9. Import. Okay. Oh, and the fleet is up here in A6. Excuse me. All right. Quick look at the tech that I'm showing. It is turn 10. Okay. All right. Very good. Oop, this is incorrect. We only released for battlefield nukes, not ASMs. Okay. 81 cash on hand. That is a lot of money. I've never had that much of Soviet global before, but all right. I'm done rambling. Thanks for watching, everyone who stuck through, and take care.